and welcome back to our channel at 8:40 a.m. Two Russian armored vehicles moved through open fields just south of Shevchenko. Their goal was to reach Pakros, but before they even touched the main road, their movement was interrupted from above. The first warning came as a bomb dropped by a Ukrainian drone hit just in front of the lead vehicle. Missed, but it was close. A second followed, this time landing just behind. Again, it missed. But then came the third strike, an FPV drone that slammed into the rear left of the first vehicle. A small explosion followed, and thick white smoke forced the crew to dismount. The air assault didn't stop. Another aerial bomb fell directly from above, striking the vehicle squarely and disabling it completely. Meanwhile, the second armored vehicle tried to escape, speeding off in the opposite direction, but it was tracked. A first bomb narrowly missed, but a follow-up FPV drone smashed into its rear and exploded violently. The strikes were carefully planned. Each bomb and drone was aimed at the weakest parts of the vehicles, the rear and the roof. Well, without support from heavier armor or infantry cover, the Russian troops relied only on speed. This time, speed wasn't enough. What we're seeing here is a new kind of battlefield dominance. With drones, Ukraine can deliver precision attacks at low risk. And even when the first bombs miss, the second wave often doesn't. Just 2 days later, on July 23rd, another Russian unit advanced through open land near Novopakwa in the Zaporizhia region. They didn't get far. The first vehicle struck a landmine. Explosion was immediate and devastating, scattering debris across the field. The second vehicle followed right into another mine. It too was destroyed, and a single shot was fired. No soldiers were visible. These were passive defenses, landmines doing all the work. The most likely culprit was the TM62 anti-tank mine, known for its high explosive charge. These mines are designed to destroy the vehicle's mobility or even the entire structure in one hit. In this case, they did both. The operation was clean, silent, and deadly. It stopped the convoy before any engagement could begin. On July 25th, Ukraine's 72nd Mechanized Brigade launched a well-coordinated artillery strike on Russian positions. Soldiers quickly moved into action, reloading shells, adjusting elevation, and firing at mapped-out targets. Soon, heavy explosions thundered across the field. Equipment burned. Flames and smoke rose from multiple hit zones. The shells used were likely 152 millimeters or 155 millimeters, artillery guided in real time by drone support. This connection between ground artillery and aerial intelligence is the core of modern warfare. It's not about volume of fire anymore. It's about precision, integration, and real-time decision-making. Meanwhile, in Donetsk, something unexpected happened. A Baba Yaga drone dropped a TM62 mine directly onto a Russian shelter. A few seconds after the Russian soldiers abandoned the area, a massive blast reduced the structure to rubble. Then came a second drop on a separate location. Another explosion. Another defensive position erased. This new tactic, dropping ground-based mines from the sky, is changing the rules. The TM62, traditionally a landmine, is now doubling as an aerial bomb. Dropped from a drone, it's deadly against bunkers, trenches, and vehicles alike. It shows how old weapons can be repurposed in modern battlefields. Baba Yaga is no longer just a strike two lits, a symbol of adaptability and unconventional firepower in the region near Bilohorivka. Ukraine's Phoenix Border Guard unit responded to a large-scale Russian movement using drones. Alone. One Russian vehicle traveling across the open field was struck immediately by an FPV drone. A large explosion followed. Then moments, more bombs were dropped, one after another, targeting vehicles, tree clusters, field positions where Russian troops had taken cover. By the end of the strike, 2 tanks, an armored vehicle, and a civilian car used by troops were all destroyed. Nothing escaped. This was a pure drone offensive. No ground forces were involved. It was fast, controlled, and devastating proof that with drones, a small team can stop a full-scale assault. In another part of the front, Ukraine's 43rd Mechanized Brigade focused on enemy surveillance. Their drones went after Russian UAVs, some used for spotting artillery targets, others for reconnaissance. Ukrainian drones outmaneuvered them, destroying multiple Russian units mid-air. Some were hit by small explosive charges. Others were taken down by direct collisions. This strategy didn't just reduce enemy vision, it erased it. Today's war zones, whoever controls the sky controls the battle. And destroying enemy drones means cutting off their intelligence and delaying their attacks, far from the front line. In Russia's Stavropol region, another Ukrainian drone carried out a different kind of mission. Flying low and undetected, it crashed into the side of the signal plant facility tied to military production. The explosion was loud, startling nearby civilians. Some even filmed the moment. But this wasn't just a shock tactic. It was a strike aimed at the heart of logistics. By attacking factories and supply chains, Ukraine weakens the enemy not just on the battlefield, but behind the scenes. Every destroyed facility delays weapons, disrupts repairs, and shakes morale. Lastly, in the Kharkiv region, Ukraine's 3rd Heavy Mechanized Brigade launched a direct strike using armored firepower. A tank and 2 BTR for South opened fire on a forested area occupied by Russian troops. Explosions rocked the woods. Trees shattered. The ground burned. It was a counterattack meant to clear a path, without any infantry entering the forest. This method using armored vehicles in tight terrain gives Ukraine a tactical advantage. Forests are hard to control, but with firepower and mobility, they become manageable. And in this case, the result was complete control without unnecessary risk. Thank you for watching today's report. If you found this content helpful, please consider staying connected with us. Your continued support helps us deliver clear, accurate, and timely battlefield updates backed by visuals, facts, and first-hand analysis. Till next time, stay alert and stay with us.